Whoa, you guys are
wait a minute.
horrible at this. You can't blow this out?
I got an idea.
You got it?
Oh.
I'm an innovator.
Okay, let's do this. What do you have? What do you have?
All right. Let's get this going. Here we go.
Yes. Hey, that's it. That's
All right,
it.
guys, you ready?
Yes.
Happy 50th birthday, University City Children's Center.
Hey.
Let's get this party started.
Turn the party. Yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes. Oh. Welcome to the Birthday Bash, celebrating University City's 50th birthday. We're so excited that you are here. UCC has been nurturing relationships for 50 years. 50 years. Let's start the celebration with some dancing. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, I hope you're at home ready to party and ready to have a good time. Here we go. Come on, everybody, get up off your couch. Let's do it.
Everybody,
clap your hands. That's it. That's it. Come on, come on. Let's party.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Oh, I see you out there looking good. Hey. That's it. Get that party going. How we feeling out there? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep it up, ladies. Oh, UCC is joining us. We're dancing to remind us of the joy and the freedom of childhood. UCC's values, trust, compassion, empathy, love, and joy. We're dancing to get the party spirit. We're encouraging everybody to come up and get off your couch and dance with us. We want to show gratitude and thank those who are joining the party. Come on, y'all, let's dance. Hey, get the moves. Where your moves? Okay, let's see what we got. Do the snake, do the snake, do the snake, do the snake. That's it, take it down, take it down. Looking good, looking good. Bring it up. That's it, that's it. Now shake it. Now shake it. Just shake it. That's it, come on. That's it. Come on. Say it. Oh, move it. Let's walk. This way, that way. Hey, how we doing out there? Are you up? Are you moving? Are you having a great time? Oh, yeah. Oh, yo, go, 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 UCC, go, UCC, go, go. Yes, yes. Check it out. We're going to have a great time tonight. We're going to be hearing from UCC teachers and parents. Also, we will have online viewers sharing messages during the show. You will see mind-blowing 3D images tonight. You will be doing an interactive art project with us, as well as singing a song written just for UCC. Lastly, do you have a sweet tooth? Well, we're going to have cake and ice cream, and I hope you have some ready too. So I want to thank you for joining us. How we doing, ladies? Let's keep this party. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, yes. And welcome, everybody. And I mean welcome. By welcome, I mean we have over 220 people who RSVP'd to be here tonight. And I want to thank everyone. I'm your party master, DJ Reggie. What's up? What's up? I'm the guy that's going to get the party started and keep it going. And I'm the guy that also gets to introduce our host. So, ladies and gentlemen, family man, football player, sportscaster, Emmy Award winner, the voice for the people of St. Louis, ladies and gentlemen, KSDK television news anchor, please put your hands together for Rennie Nye.
Hey!
Hey, Rennie!
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Well, let's hear it for DJ Reggie. Let's hear it for the dancers. And how about Steve, huh? I mean, who knew Steve had moves like that?
Oh.
Steve. That's probably the only person who knew that. Reggie, thank you so much for being here with us this evening. And thank you for the dance and getting us started out with that party vibe flowing. Flowing, I tell you. I hope everyone is feeling it right now because we need a celebration for UCCC's half-century of nurturing children and serving the St. Louis community. And we need reasons to celebrate in a year that's been defined by COVID-19, racial injustice, economic hardship. We need chances to rekindle our joy, that joy that's right here in our heart. Joy is so important because 2020 is challenging us physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's been said before, and I know you guys have heard it, but trust me, it is oh so true. The best way to get through this is to get through this together. Tonight is about being together to support our children, and children certainly need our support. Children need reliable, close relationships in the time of physical and social distancing. They need to be heard, they need to be seen, and they need to be understood. They need to belong. They need to know they could be who they want to be and still fit in. They need to feel the love. They need to feel and grow in their love for others so that they are prepared to face down forces that would otherwise divide us. For 50 years, University City Children's Center has been nurturing relationships that make all of that happen. Tonight's party gives us time to reflect on that history. It gives us time to think about the importance of the work going on at UCCC, because what happens early in life lasts for a lifetime. Tonight is also an opportunity to support UCCC. You can make a donation at any time by texting UCCC to 314-530-0588 or by using the link in the event description below. We also will have you be able to post information in the chat box in our next video that's coming up. We started the celebration with dancing. That should make it clear that we want to have some fun and that we want everybody to participate. We have planned more fun things for you all evening long, or for at least the next hour or so. So here are 3 things to do to get prepared. First, make sure you have those 3D glasses. These right here. Also, make sure you have your birthday wish boxes ready to go. We'll fold those up later. Also, grab a pencil or a pen and keep those things nearby and handy. Also, get your cake and ice cream handy. What's a party without cake and ice cream, huh? Second, think about UCCC's birthday wish. What is your hope for children in your life? Finally, consider this. What are you willing to do to help make those wishes and dreams come true? Later, we'll ask you to share your answers. UCCC's executive, I call him Steve because, I've known him for a few years now, right? Yep. Well, the man to my right joined UCCC 20 years ago. Steve has been in the field of early childhood education now for over 50 years. Sorry to give away your age like that, but I got to follow the script sometimes. Now, Steve, with such a long time in all of this, what does UCCC mean to you when you look at it from your perspective?
First of all, happy birthday, University
Happy
City.
birthday!
Happy birthday. Keep it up. Yes, 50 years of an organization is really a remarkable feat. I know organizations who have never made it this far. And I am so honored and so blessed to have been brought on to lead the organization for the last 20 years. And now that we've hit 50, I am really ready to rock for the next 50, so I'm ready to go. So it means an awful lot because, and you said something earlier, Rennie, that is really important. We want our children to be seen and heard, and they need to feel wanted. And that's what we want to have happen here.
And now more than ever because of this pandemic.
Yep.
I think a lot of separation is going on now because of virtual learning and things like that. It is so great to have the kids together. Tonight's celebration includes a close look at some of what makes UCCC special and important. UCCC teachers are a great place to start. Everything that UCCC aspires to do and be are just ideas and words on paper until the teachers make it real for the children. UCCC teachers bring these ideals to life every single day in the classroom. They are truly soul holders and life educators for the next generation. And they are to the nth degree with getting that done. 2 UCCC teachers are here with us tonight to share in what they go through every single day and the experiences they have with these wonderful children. We have Alicia and Melissa here. Ladies, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. How's that?
That's great.
Did my voice sounded okay?
Yes.
So tell me, what brought you guys to UCCC in the first place?
What brought me to University City Children's Center was being in the field for over 25 years, and before then, working at different child care centers, was just getting to know that children need people to grow with and to have a place of being. And that's what I felt when I walked into there the very first day.
Wow.
So much like Melissa, the values of UCCC the joy and love and compassion are all things that I don't think you usually find in a lot of places, but you feel it when you walk through the door, and it instantly drew me in to wanting to be a part of the community that they have there.
Now, you guys are both working with the little ones. We're talking kids that can't drive cars yet. Most of them can't ride bikes yet and things like that, and like to have their hands held when they go places. Why is it so important to start instilling these values in these kids at such an early age?
I think it's so important to instill these values in them at such an early age because, well, they look to us to be their models. And so as we get to model that, in our classroom with each other and then with them as well, and we start to see that develop through their friendships, and we get to see them over the course of almost 3 years that they're with us, just grow into these compassionate, empathetic, loving kids that just have so much to offer everyone around them.
Wow. When you see a kid change, when you see that light go on, what goes on in your heart?
Oh, for me, tears.
Oh, boy.
One is because it's that moment where you're like, I've been working so hard on that. And all of a sudden it's like, they did it. And by us working in a classroom together, we always like, it's always a shock. Like, we worked so hard on that. Look what they did by themselves. We just gave them the tools.
Yeah.
The tools are just belonging there. We have a saying that we say in our class, and it's it's their space, and we're just there.
I see. It's a different space in a different world in 2020. We're dealing with a pandemic. We're dealing with COVID-19. And I'm sure a lot of folks have had fears and things like that. How have you helped these kids understand the world around them now? How have you helped them understand what we're all going through and why we're wearing masks and why we're social distancing and washing our hands every 15 seconds?
Let's just say they're telling us. Oh. They know more. When they came back, they were ready to play with us.
Wow.
It wasn't even about what's on the face, washing hands. They were like, oh, we got to wash our hands. And the songs of ABC's Happy Birthday started even more and more, and even went so far as to a lesson plan of how to put glitter and Vaseline on your hands to show washing off the germs.
Wow.
So they educate us.
I just learned something from that one right there. I'm going to try that tonight when I get home. Whitney Houston had the song, "The Children Are Our Future." When you sit with these kids every day and you watch them grow from the age of 1 to the age of 5 and 6, what do you think about our future? When you see the brightness in their eyes and the openness of their minds, what do you think about our future?
Endless possibilities. I mean, these kids they're going through so much right now, and they're learning, and like Melissa said, they're teaching us, and that just already goes to show at such a young age what they're going to continue to teach us as we move forward. We just have to be there to listen.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. You guys are wonderful. I know the patience that it takes to be a teacher, especially a teacher to the young ones, but I can see in your eyes and in your voices that you guys love what you do.
We do.
And you love being a part of that.
Yeah.
You love being at UCCC. Thank you so much, ladies. I greatly appreciate your time here with us this evening. Happy birthday to you. Come on. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. That's all we can sing without having to play royalties. So that's all we're going to go through that. Now, tonight, we also want to celebrate the very, very generous people and institutions that make UCCC's work possible. It's simply not possible to offer an affordable program of UCCC's quality without financial help. We'd love to have your help tonight as well. You could contribute during a Fund of Value segment later on in the show. Or for now, you can do both. See, all you got to do is text UCCC to the number 314-530-0588 or use the link in the video description below. Laura Milkamp is here now. She's the director of University City Child Care Center, here to share some of the thoughts about UCCC and those who support it. Laura, good evening to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you for being here and supporting us.
My pleasure.
Awesome. Thank you. Your support means so much to me. We're very happy that you're here tonight, and we'd like to thank our generous donors. I love UCCC. I love the children, their families, our teachers, our staff, our inclusive community. our playground, our gardens. I love everything about it. I especially love what everyone at UCCC does to individuals, to individualize our work with children. UCCC teachers meet children where they are, emotionally, socially, in their learning readiness. Every plan, every decision, every day starts with the question, what do our children need? UCCC's vision is that all children are prepared for life. We mean life in general, like what people need to thrive, but we also mean life specifically, each child's individual life, who that child will become and what unique purpose they will serve. Running an early childhood program with that level of quality and attention means more than anything else, we need the very best teachers and staff. I'm glad to have this moment to acknowledge our UCCC educators for the love and care they show to every one of our precious children, for their patience, diligence, and professionalism. And I'm glad to have a moment to acknowledge UCCC's generous supporters for making it possible to hire, retain, and support those educators. My thanks to every one of you for your selfless gifts. We love and need your financial support, and we are so grateful to have your association, to have each of you put your names in the list of those who believe in the importance of the work that you're doing here. I'd like to highlight the joy, love, and compassion sponsors of tonight's event. Linda and Pete Werner give much to make UCCC possible and to make us better. This includes a powerful combination of generous financial support, tireless volunteer work week after week, and questions and ideas that inspire us to be our best. Luxco not only has sponsored UCCC's concert for several years, they've provided seed money for the evolution of Bloom Institute, which carries UCCC's practices to other early childhood education programs. This is Watlow's 10th year of partnership with UCCC. Watlow has not only provided financial support to UCCC, they've provided board leadership and guidance and mentorship for senior staff. A reflection of their people-centric culture, Watlow even piloted the first use of Loom's leadership methods in the corporate world. Emerson has been a strong supporter of UCCC and Loom for each of the last 9 years. Emerson contributed over $28 million to charities last year, most of it focused on the communities where they are located. We are grateful to be among the organizations they so generously support. Mark and Leslie Hood have provided support that has elevated all aspects of UCCC and Loom Institute for almost 20 years, as well as countless hours as volunteer work on our board and in other capacities. In this year of troubles, UCCC parents had the extra challenge of figuring out how to keep their households and work schedules together during a time when we had to close our doors. During this time, I was touched by parents' heartfelt concern for UCCC's welfare, and particularly the welfare of our teachers. Some parents who were able expressed that concern as financial sacrifice and continued their tuition payments as voluntary contributions. Their combined giving totaled over $40,000. Thanks Luxco, Emerson, Watlow, the Werners, the Hoods, UCCC parents, all of our event sponsors, and all of our generous donors. You are meeting UCCC's needs, and you are filling our hearts and making me want to dance. Can we have another dance?
Yes, let's do another dance. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Come on. Everybody get up again out there. I hope you're out there dancing. Let's get on the floor. Are you ready? Clap your hands. That's it. Hey. Oh, let's see your side. Oh, that's it. That's it. Keep it going. Ho, 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 ho. Come on. That's it. Ho, ho. Here we go. To the right, to the right. Oh, to the left. That's it. I hope you're doing it. Now kick it out. And kick, and kick, and kick, and kick. Walk it out. Oh, yeah. To the right, to the right. Keep going. Oh, to the left. Oh, while you're dancing, I hope you're shaking off your couch sluggies. Have a look at our sponsors of the event, and we hope if you feel inspired, please feel free to add your support by using the donation information in the description below. Tonight we're celebrating, so let's everybody get up, dance, and let me see what you're doing. How we doing, ladies? Oh, head to the right, keep going, to the left, to the left. Oh, now kick it out. Here we go. Kick. That's it. That's it. Now walk it out. To the right, to the right. To the left. Oh, that's it. How we feeling, ladies? Woo! Keep it going. Oh, now walk it out. Yeah, now walk it out. Are you dancing? To the right. That's it. To the left. Come on, kick it out. And kick, 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 and walk it out. Are you dancing? To the right. That's it. Shake it. Come on. Shake it off. I hope you're having a good time. Keep it going. Kick, 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 kick. Now walk it out. Oh, oh. Let's see that snake. Come on. Break it down. Break it down. Oh, clap your hands. Is there a party going on? Yeah. Celebrating 50 years, baby. 50 years. Go Steve. Go Steve. Go Steve. Go Steve. Take it down. Bring it up. Take it down. Bring it up. Take it down. Bring it up. Take it down. Now, let's go. Push. Hey, hey. Take it across. Other side. How we feeling? Looking good. Looking good. Good. Now shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Looking good. Come on. Keep it going. Keep it on rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. Woo! There's a party going on. Woo! Oh, to the right. Right. Two. Oh, take it to the left and left. Kick it out, y'all. And kick. And kick. And kick. And kick and walk it out. Yeah. Make some noise to the right. Right. Yeah. Come on. How we feeling? Oh, yeah. Now kick. Walk it out. Hey. Oh, oh. We hope you're having a good time out there. Let's give it up for the mamas. Let's give it up. Yeah. Shout out to Steve. Way to go. Ha. Ha. Oh, that's how you celebrate. 50 years. UCCC, baby. Yeah.
That is indeed a party. Let's hear it for DJ Reggie. The guy's got everybody moving out here, but I think the person that really deserves a round of applause would be Steve. He's in the middle of this. He doesn't have the little tassel shaker thing on. He doesn't have the tights on. He's out there boogieing down in his regular clothes. Who knew? Who knew? Wow, but it is a party here, and we want you all to feel good. We want you to feel great, because tonight we're celebrating 50 years of UCCC's service to children, families, and to the St. Louis community. From the beginning, UCCC founders intended that the center be inclusive and accessible to all, and that it be an asset for the surrounding community. They wanted it to be a place where every family and every child feels welcomed and included. That cultural values continue today. Here at UCCC's president, Rob Bartman, with a special message.
50 years ago, our founding board members were dedicated to building a diverse, equitable, inclusive community that makes high-quality early childhood education accessible to all children. Norma Vavra, Joy Sandweiss, Nancy and Bob Baglin, Suzanne and Paul Schumer, under the directorship of Barb Mully, were among those with this vision. Today, UCCC is still committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and to our broader community. Our families come from 36 zip codes around the St. Louis area. UCCC's generous tuition support, in combination with government assistance, means that all children have access, regardless of their family's financial circumstances. On a personal note, I can tell you that my children have been some of the beneficiaries of UCCC's mission. 10 years ago, my wife Anna and I entered UCCC for the first time, and I remember the special feeling as we walked in. The staff was warm and welcoming. Children lit up as they entered the familiar and comforting hallways of classrooms of UCCC and greeted their amazing teachers with hugs and smiles. After looking around, we knew this was exactly what we were looking for. A diverse community of families, of all of whom had access to high-quality early childhood education. That's just what I saw with my eyes without even knowing the impactful curriculum that was being implemented, nourishing their young minds. As Steve says, what happens early in life lasts a lifetime. And I can see these results in my 10 and 8-year-old boys. The UCCC experience has shaped their lives for the better. I see it in their love of learning, their resilience in managing distance learning, their emotional and social development, their respective differences, and their diverse and rich friendships. My wife Anna and I are so thankful for UCCC, its staff, its teachers, and its mission for that. Thankfully, I get to still see that in action with our youngest daughter, who has been at UCCC since she was 8 months old and recently turned 4 years old, that is. Serving as a current board president, I'm honored to have a role in helping UCCC stay committed to this wonderful community, continue the critical mission of social and racial equity that began 50 years ago, now with an even brighter light shining on it. As Steve also says, the power to change society lies in how we teach our youngest children. Providing a culture that promotes diversity, equity, and inclusion is not only shaping the children who go to UCCC, but it is also moving our society toward racial and social equity. Thank you, board members, staff, teachers, and families of past and present for paving the way and keeping our organization committed to these ideals for 50 years. Lives have been positively impacted thanks to all of you, and society is progressing as well, although we have a long way to go. Thank you for joining us tonight and for supporting UCCC, its mission, and its families. Stay safe, everyone, and happy 50th birthday, UCCC.
Yeah, happy birthday, UCCC. Want to give a shout out right now to our UCCC friend, Leslie Schultz, who just made a $1,000 donation. Thank you very much for that. We'll be doing this all night long, folks. So please, when you give, it goes on my board. I look across the way and I'll read it out. Now, those of you who pre-registered for tonight's event were sent some 3D glasses. You will be able to use those soon. We also sent you those birthday boxes, you know, this one right here. Remember, earlier I asked you to think about your wish for the children in your life. What do you hope for them? Well, I want you to write down those wishes on the wish side. That's the inside, the white side of the box here. And also, if you'd like to share your wish, you can do that in the chat feature right here on this live broadcast. Now, if you want to share your wish in the chat, just click in the chat box to the right of the screen, type it in there, and then hit enter. Easy enough, isn't it? If you didn't pre-register, but you'd like to get a box, go to uccc.org/birthday bash and click on register here, and we'll send one right over to you. Now, we've put everything on the web address as well, although that will be found in the chat. UCCC teachers and staff know that every parent has hopes and wishes for their children. Those hopes and wishes are important to UCCC. One of our current parents is here with us tonight to share the story of her family. Danielle Stewart, her daughter Marilyn, is in the UCCC cosmonaut kindergarten class. I guess she's learning about space and things like that as a cosmonaut. See, I know a few things every once in a while. First of all, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Happy birthday to you.
And yes, I will pass that on to Marilyn.
What did you decide UCCC was the place for Marilyn?
Well, UCC is a diverse child care center, and that was one of the first things that I saw when I came to visit. So, yes.
Yeah. What can you say about the teachers? We talked to a couple of teachers here, and you can kind of feel it in their voices. You can see it in their eyes that they have a compassion. What do you see when you go into the school and you see the teachers?
There's definitely a strong connection between the students and teachers at UCC. The bonds are strong. It's as if they had the children themselves.
Mm-hmm.
There is a very good level of diversity within the school, and they truly invest in their parents and kids.
Now, Marilyn started there at the age of 1?
At the age
Correct.
of 1.
She's 5 now?
Correct.
How have you seen her grow over these 4 years?
My child is a free thinker, and she's very fearless. So she loves to discover. She has a large vocabulary. She has had friends of every color and from every background. So I think for St. Louis in particular, that diversity piece, not just black and white, but economics, disabilities, which people often leave out. Uniquely, when I actually came to UCC, I was just learning how to walk from an injury. And so my time away from my child was spent rehabbing from an injury and learning how to walk again. And so a lot of the things that I couldn't do with my kid, she did with some of her first teachers, and those bonds are still there. Like the bond she had with the very first teachers there, she still has those bonds with them today.
That's wonderful. A lot of parents were afraid to let their kids go back to school
Yes.
because of the pandemic. What eased your mind about Maryland going back to UCCC?
What's on that yellow box behind you, and that's trust, okay? I trusted that they would follow the CDC guidelines and oftentimes take the extra steps to make sure that the children are safe. Because at this age, it is crucial that they build strong relationships with their caregivers. And in the world of this virtual reality, it doesn't necessarily meet all the needs of the children. So I was apprehensive to go back, but I trusted that they would do everything they could do to keep the children safe. And I just want to applaud them for actually doing that.
Yeah.
And then when it came our time to go to our public school, which is a great public school, you know, it came down to safety for me. And I was very excited that I had the opportunity to leave Maryland there for kindergarten, especially through this pandemic.
That's great. Last one for you. Tonight's not just about fundraising. It's not just about the 50th birthday. It's not just about celebration. It's also a night of hope. What gives you hope knowing that your daughter is going to UCCC?
Well, the biggest thing is the love that she has for herself and the love that she has for others. The relationship she's built, she still fosters even now that she's moved out of her classroom to another classroom, she still sees her friends and things of that nature. So it's not just about 1, 2, 3. It's about the social, emotional development of the child as well.
Well, it sounds like you got a bright young lady there who's going to do well on this planet.
I hope so.
Thank you for sharing your story, Danielle.
No problem.
All right, Reggie, what can our viewers do with the hopes that they have written down?
Renee, the hopes we have for our children are important. We always want to keep those in front of us and hold on to them. What better way to keep them inside a box? It says trust, empathy, compassion, love, joy.
All right, so what we got to do right now is, of course, put this box together. It's pretty simple. First of all, I want you to lay it on the table with the white side facing up. It looks kind of like a hopscotch grid. Have the widest part away from you. All right, next step. Fold the nearest 3 panels up to a box shape and then roll that shape 1 turn away from you. All right, easy enough. Now roll it 1 more turn away from you and then fold that next 2 panels up on either side, sort of like that right there. I tell you, DJ Reggie knows what he's doing over here. Now, roll it up 1 more turn away from you, fold the last 2 panels up just like that. You're doing well, Reggie, you're doing well.
Thanks,
Finally, fold the tabs over and tuck them under the flap at the top, just like that. The next thing you know, abracadabra, hocus pocus,
Poof!
You're done.
Happy birthday! Yes, yes.
Now, here's your first chance to use those 3D glasses. Put them on and then have a look at your box and look at your program. And if you still have it, take a look at your invitation as well. You'll need those 3D glasses again,
Woo!
so keep them handy.
Woo!
Do not give them away.
Do you see this?
Oh, yeah.
It looks
look at that.
amazing.
Look at that. Look at it.
Oh, wow.
It's magical.
Yes.
It is magical. Now, since the year 2000, Steve has been at the helm of UCCC. Mr. Z has been in the field of early childhood education for more than 50 years. He's a tireless champion for children's well-being and for education that prepares children for life. Happy birthday, Steve.
Well, happy birthday, Rennie.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, UCCC.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to be 57. That means we're done with the year 2020 and we're into the year 2021. Now, you've been at UCCC for so long. You get to see everything happen right before your eyes. Just tell me about that experience of seeing things and seeing children develop.
Well, you know, it is truly magical. As long as I've been in the field, every day is like a phenomenon for me. I walk through our building and I see children just blossoming and growing. And boy, you talk about hope.
Yeah.
I can see it. I can see it. No matter what mischief is going on in our world right now, whether it's social pandemic or social racial injustice, our children are together.
Yes.
They are experiencing each other. A typical day in a COVID classroom for a child is, I want my toy, it's my turn. Oh, let's share. So we're seeing a sense of normality with our children. And so I have never seen anything like this in my 50 years in the field. So we are all learning together on this.
Yes.
So I'm just feeling the love, and Laura earlier was talking about love a lot.
Yes.
We don't talk about love enough. And so as I see what's going to be going into our future, it is the importance of relationships and love.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, at UCCC, we say, if we want to change society, we must change the way we're teaching our youngest children. But we also need to teach teachers differently. So.
Right. That you touch me in the heart every time you start talking. Every time you do that. All right, viewers, have your 3D glasses handy. Steve, you got your 3D glasses?
I'm ready.
So tell me this: are these glasses a gimmick, or what's going on with them?
Oh, Rennie, no. The world of the children, and we all live in the three-dimensional world.
Yeah.
And we've been banished from it. We've been banished. We have to live in a two-dimensional world. They're talking about Zoom fatigue, and because our brains and our hearts and our souls are saying, I need feedback, I need connection. Yeah. And Bruce Perry talks about children are born for love, and as adults, we are born for connection. And we're missing this connection. I'm afraid that our children are being emotionally malnourished. So what we're able to do is, through our 3D experience this evening, we want to bring it to you. You're gonna have an experience of seeing our children walking into your living room and being with you, where you want to reach out and touch them. And trust me, our children are really reaching out to us all the time. And we got to be very mindful the difference between physical distancing versus emotional and social distancing. It's physical distance, but social and emotional connections.
Yes, definitely. All right, everybody, I want you to put on those 3D glasses. I want you to get ready, because I want you to watch this videotape to get a better idea of the children and what's taking place at UCCC. What a beautiful, beautiful video. And I want you guys to know something. Those of you who may have never been in Steve's company before and only listening to him tonight, you need to understand that the words that comes out of this man's mouth are real. He talks the talk, he walks the walk, he gets things done, but he has a heart, he has a compassion. As we watched that video, he couldn't help but tear up, and I hate to put you on the spot with this, but I love your sheer emotions. What brought you to tears watching that video?
It's the joy and the hope. We have to have joy and hope for our children. If we continue going down the pathway, we're going to have challenges down the road. And when I see the children in our building, and I see what you guys just saw, to see that and touch that and feel it, that's what we do.
Yes.
We are, you know, I say we hold the hearts and souls of our children, but we're holding the hearts and souls, they're holding the hearts and souls of us. And administratively, our families, it is so beautiful. And so this is why we're asking for support, so we can continue this and grow this and take this to the world, because our children need it so desperately.
It's a tough time for everybody right now, especially financially. We know what the pandemic has done for unemployment and things like that. Financially, how is UCCC holding up during the pandemic?
Well, certainly we need more support. We need your support. That's one of the reasons we're here this evening. But we've also had the loving gifts of some of our special donors and foundations to help us get through some of the crunch times. But families are wrestling with, do I stay home with my child and do virtual learning and not go to work? We've had about 8 teachers whose children are in virtual learning experiences where they could not be back in the building unless we did something different to support them. So there are financial hardships. And the financial hardships, the challenges of financial hardships, I would like to say, are often offset by the joy that we see when we see the purity of children. But then we leave that world. We leave that 3-dimensional world, and the hardships are there. They're real.
Yes.
They're real.
We're going to make a big difference tonight, Stephen, and thank you so much for those heartfelt words, because I think when you speak like that, you touch hearts because you're there firsthand and you know what's going on. So, Steve, thank you very much. I want to give some shout outs real quick here because I'm looking at my big board and I'm seeing some big numbers with some names up there. I want to say thank you to Cuppy for sending in a $100 donation. Woo. I want to say thank you to Becky for the $1,000. Hannah, yes, coming through with the $25. Brent and Celeste, $1,000. Thank you so much. Joel throwing down $200. Every little bit counts. Of course, we love the big money, but a lot of little money adds up to a lot of big money. So let's keep the donations rolling in. UCCC's care for children and family and its important role in the community are clear, folks. We wouldn't be shy if we stepped back and said, hey, look, we need your money. But hey, look, we need your money. We're hoping that you see the value of UCCC's work too, and we hope it will inspire you to support us. Our fundraising segment is coming up, or you're welcome to donate at any time right now. Just text UCCC to the number 314-530-0588, or use the link in the event description below, or look for the donation information in the chat box beside our video. Oh, just a reminder, cake is coming, folks. Sweet tooth time. Later, our broadcast will end with a song written by UCCC teachers Eleanor Dubinsky, and led the songwriting. She will join us live from New York City. Now, here's a video about the process she used to write the song with UCCC's teachers. We want you to know about the song, and we want you to know about the care and the love that goes into every little bit of UCCC.
When I play a song in a classroom, it's always incredible to me how each child has their own relationship to the music. So some want to dance, some just listen quietly, some sing, some want to play the instrument, some are kind of doing something else. So you can see from a very young age that each child is different and they relate to the music differently.
I think kids are naturally musical in that they look for that rhythm. And I think music sticks in your brain in a different way from spoken language. It helps them more than if we just say, okay, it's time to clean up, versus singing the cleanup song.
Musical intelligence is like a literal type of intelligence. As kids, they develop a sense of rhythm from listening to music. There's a social emotional response from listening to music.
And giving children music so that they can grasp that on their inside helps regulate them. It helps them soothe themselves.
I thought it was cool that she asked us for so much help, for that much input, more than just coming around touring the center and sort of absorbing our style here. She actually reached out to the staff to get our help with writing verses for the song.
I want the teachers and my co-writers to have a sense of recognition, like that they recognize themselves in the song.
So Eleanor and I were able to meet one-on-one to talk about the songwriting process. And I really, really enjoyed meeting with her. And that whole meeting writer to writer was not an experience that I had expected, and it was one that I really, really enjoyed.
It's not just like a song somebody wrote about them, but a song that they really wrote, and that is an expression of them and their experience.
In the song, there's the imprint of what we really believe and what we want for children and families, and what we think about ourselves and what we think about teachers.
So I think our community here is unique for a couple of different reasons. I always think about the diversity. I love walking in every morning and seeing the flags. I think we have diversity in tons of different ways, whether it's racial and ethnic, socioeconomic.
Providing tuition assistance gives every child a chance to get the same benefits, or to get the benefits, or to get the best education, no matter their income.
There's so much passion, there's so much love that they have for one another and for the kids.
It's the way that we care for the smallest infants. It's the way that we talk to the oldest toddlers.
So one of the things that I find really unique about UCCC is the focus on emotional development. The way that I naturally interact with children is to put their emotional needs at the forefront, knowing that other stuff will follow along once they feel loved.
The other thing that really struck me about what many teachers wrote about was their feeling of connection to one another.
Having that experience with her brought us together in a different way. An opportunity to get together for something fun, an opportunity to get together to be creative towards our school.
So I really wanted to capture that too, that there's a lot of joy that happens between them.
It would be really cool for the kids to see a song like that, really complete and sounds good.
Having the opportunity to work with a songwriter who is really vested in us, who really gave us an opportunity to explore and be creative, was golden.
I think this is a good opportunity for UCCC because I think the more we can get people outside of our immediate UCCC family to understand what we do, the greater impact we can have.
I cried a little when I was writing the song. I wanted to feel really good and really inspiring, and I wanted to do justice to what's going on here.
Hello, my name is Veronica Blockton, and I trust in UCCC because it's a place for family, it's a place for children, and it's a place for me.
My name is Grace. I'm a UCCC teacher, and I love UCCC because I can feel the love and joy when I walk into the building each day.
I trust and believe in UCCC because I've already seen in the year that I've worked here how much these things make a difference to the kids that come through our program.
My name is Eleanor Dubinsky, and I love UCCC because UCCC trusted me to come here and write a song together in collaboration with them, and I hope you enjoy it. We had such a wonderful time writing this song, and I'm so excited to share it with you.
I cannot wait to hear this song. Now, Eleanor will join us soon. Now, while she's warming up and tuning up her guitar, let's do some fundraising and, of course, eat some cake and some ice cream. Now, earlier, I asked about your hopes for children in your life, and I asked, what would you be willing to give to make those hopes and dreams come true? Now's the time to answer that second question, hopefully with your generosity hat on. All right, my buddies are back with me right now. We want every child at UCCC to feel the trust, the empathy, compassion, love, and joy, and we want them to grow into those living values.
Yeah. So, go ahead, Laura.
Tonight we've heard all about what UCCC does to make this happen, and you know, it takes financial support to make it possible.
In the years past, we've asked you to fund a need. This year, we're taking a different approach to this. We'd like for you to fund a value. So, Laura, what does that mean?
Everything we do in caring for children costs money, and we need your help to pay for it. But it's how we approach the work that is most deserving of your support. UCCC teachers bring our values, trust, empathy, compassion, love, and joy into every activity and interaction with their children. We do this because we love children and because we want to help children establish deep and strong foundations for success in learning and fulfillment in life. Funding a value means supporting the intention behind the care and education children receive at UCCC. It means helping children grow in their ability to trust, to express empathy, to be compassionate, to give love, and to know joy. It means helping them prepare for life.
Now remember, to donate, text UCCC to 314-530-0588 or use the link in the event description below. We'll also post the donation information in the chat box next to our video. You could be chosen from the present amount, or choose from the present amounts, or choose another amount that's right for you. Donations of all levels are welcome. Every single bit does indeed count. Laura and Steve, what does funding to value look like in the everyday world of UCCC?
Well, our values are absolutely core to everything, and they are equally weighted. Trust for all of us is the most critical issue. We need to build children who know how to trust the world. And how we do that at UCCC is we work with teachers to begin understanding, help them understand the importance of their own personhood in the lives of our children, teaching them about trust so they can feel confident to step into a child's puddle in that work. And how does it look for you?
All of our teachers go through numerous professional development opportunities, including the Loom Foundations course, which is really about learning about who you are and your impact on children in the classroom and the broader world.
To dovetail into that, when we are teaching teachers, we're asking teachers to understand themselves so they can understand children better. That's how trust is built, through this reciprocity. Trust, and then there's empathy. Empathy is being able to help children step into the puddle of their friends, to be able to know and begin to learn how other children feel about something. And in order for children to understand this, the organization, University City Children's Center, have to model that for our children. And we use empathy by reaching out into the community and giving families an opportunity to enroll at UCCC, giving everybody that fair opportunity, and we empathetically really build a system that says to people, come join us. How's it look for you, Laura?
You've heard all tonight about our diverse community and the founders' dream of making sure that this was a diverse community for all children. And we do that through our tuition assistance program. And we also help and have that same empathy for our teachers and love and care for our teachers, as Steve mentioned earlier, making sure they're supported for their children's virtual learning during COVID-19 and making sure that they have the support from their employer that they desperately need during this time too.
And so when children develop the value of trust and empathy, then the next step is, how do we encourage kids to really become empathic and compassionate to others? And we teach compassion through all of the gardens, through the experiences, through the seed to table, through the understanding of sharing. So
I mean, look at the size of those sunflowers. Our children have grown those from seeds,
Wow.
and that is quite the learning
Wow.
opportunity for our kids to be able to take something so little and small and make it so big by nurturing and caring and loving for it.
And the word love comes up in our vernacular all the time, and we know that love is critical. And when we love people, we sit around the table and we dine, we commune, and break bread together. That is the ultimate of love.
We talk about food is mother love, and that is evident in the food that we serve our children every day. It is beautifully prepared, absolutely nutritious, coming from the pieces of our garden every single day. And then we have wonderful family dining experiences as well to make sure we bring all of our families together. And we can't wait to get back to that soon.
And joy, if you fund joy, you're funding the celebratory arms of children, reaching up and reaching out and embracing the world with a sense of trust, empathy, compassion, and love. And giving our children an opportunity to take that inner core and display it to the world.
Our creative thinking materials, we're talking about things that allow children to see themselves in the artwork that they produce, in the books that they read. The colors of the crayons match their skin tone, so they are able to see themselves in the world around them, and that brings pure joy.
Wow. You guys are great. You guys are great. I'm looking at the big board over here, and before I move along in our program, I want to acknowledge some folks that have given so far, and their names are up here. $500 from Steve. We have some people in the room here. I would expect all of you to applaud these names and these numbers. $50 from Alan, $25 from Vanita, $1,000 from Mary, $50 from Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. $200 from Joel, $100 from Kelsey. All right, Kelsey. $20 from Tanisha, $1,000 from the Brenner family. Well done. Well done. Yes, yes. Please, please. Keep that coming in.
I'm stoked.
Are you?
$1,000 from the Zwolak family now.
Wow.
Put it up.
All right. All right.
I'm done.
$50 from Libby now. Yes. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. I know you guys want to hear your names.
God.
I know you want to hear your names, and we still have time for those names to go on our board and for us to applaud them because we want to thank you so much. Your support of UCCC's value is so important, and your contributions tonight are filling up our hearts. I mean, Steve tears up all the time, and he does that not because he's trying to put on a show. He does that because he knows what these funds are going to do for these kids. He knows the difference that UCCC is making, not just in their lives, but these young children are learning values at the age of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, values that they're going to carry with them throughout their entire lives. So as these children grow, our communities grow, our neighborhoods grow, our world grows. Sounds like a cliche, make the world a better place. But you know what? It does start with these kids, with making this world a better place, because they are indeed our future. They are the next generation to take over and lead and set that example for the children that will come behind them. And UCCC is making that happen because you saw the values. They're learning that from day one. And this is the most important time of their lives. This is when the brain is developing and they'll lock all these things in. How happy, how excited, how thankful are you guys when you see these numbers come up on the board, when you know what tonight's going to do, not just for tonight, but for 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now.
Amen. Amen. We have a wish box here. And we have a goal that we have to reach tonight. But our goal is what you're saying, Rennie. It's much bigger than just tonight. We have to change the future for our children.
Yeah.
They need hope for a better day. That is what this is about.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's certainly something that is in our hands and in our grasp, and a way for us to make a difference. We could certainly do that tonight. I want to thank you guys so much, not just for being here, but for allowing me to be here with you. Because I feel the love and I know what UCCC is doing in our community. Thank you so much. Earlier, you saw the video about Eleanor. She wrote that collaboration with UCC teachers. Well, Eleanor joins us now live from New York City, the Big Apple. Happy birthday, Eleanor.
Happy birthday.
Thank
we are
you.
getting the party
Thank
happening
you.
over here.
Now,
Yes.
I know that you're going to sing that song for us in just a bit, but before you start, I want you to remind the viewers that performers miss seeing the audiences. So I want to tell the viewers that you are welcome to comment in the chat box during the song, and you can also applaud afterwards. And Eleanor, could you share something special about this song?
Sure. There's so much that's special about this song, from the freedom that we had to create it together, to the lyrics of the song that I think really embody the values of the school and the experiences of the teachers as they told to each other and to me. I will say we're going to put the lyrics of the song in the chat, so everyone is welcome to sing with us, and you will read them. And they say, for example, our arms are wide open. Can you feel it? With love to light up every spirit. And build your tower so tall, we'll make a new one when it falls. I mean, UCC is about arms being open wide, about really feeling, about love, about light. And it's also about not having to be perfect and being able to be human and being able to lift each other up. And I think that was my experience working with the UCCC community, that they lifted me up and have given me so much love, not only during that process, but before, during, and after. Tonight being an example of that we're here together again. This relationship continues. So I'm just so honored to be here, also with my dear accompanist, partner in musical crime, Dario Acosta-Tate, who's going to play guitar for us all tonight. We're so happy to be here and to be supporting UCCC, and I'm so excited to continue. We need this work more than ever. So I hope that you all feel love when you sing with us when we play this song.
Oh, we will certainly feel some love. So let's hear it. We've waited this long.
Right.
The anticipation is building.
Yes. And I know that the teachers know this song, so you especially, I'm feeling you singing with us. There's a dance inside each one of us. With each new step we learn that we can trust the ground we're walking on, the twists and turns if we belong. Every moment is brand new, like learning how to tie our shoes. The magic of discovering a place where it is safe to dream. Our arms are open wide, can you feel it? With love to light up every spirit. Build your tower so tall, we'll make a new one when it falls. 'Cause I see you and you see me. You see all the good and the bad, the joyful, the sad. We grow together, our hearts wide open, bigger than the ocean, full speed ahead. We are constantly in motion. I will make you a crown, happy or down. 'Cause you see, I see, you see. Here we weave a web of love. Grateful we're a family of those who choose to hold the souls, nurturing from young to old. Every day is brand new. We greet each other, find our groove. Breakfast, nap time, afternoon. It's okay, we'll see each other soon. Our arms are open wide, can you feel it? With love to light up every spirit. So build your tower so tall, we'll make a new one when it falls. 'Cause I see you and you see me. You see all the good and the bad, the joyful, the sad. We grow together, our hearts wide open, bigger than the ocean, full speed
are constantly in motion. I will make you a crown, happy or down, 'cause you see, I see, UCCC. Children teach us how to love ourselves. Remind us how we all need to be held. Each one is a different world, a ship that sails, a mind unfurled. Together we are better, you and me. Yes, I see you, and you see me. You see all the good and the bad, the joyful, the sad. We grow together, our hearts wide open, bigger than the ocean, full speed ahead. We are constantly in motion. I will make you a crown, happy or down, 'cause you see, I see, UCCC. On the rough days, on the tough days, on the I've just had enough days, we take care of each other like sisters and brothers. Our hearts wide open, bigger than the ocean, full speed ahead. We are constantly in motion. I will make you a crown, happy or down, 'cause you see, I see, UCCC me.
Well, Eleanor, I do not have a Grammy with me right now, but if I did have one, I would hand it to you right now. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Wow. I can feel the passion in your voice, and I can truly understand the lyrics. And as you're singing, I am visualizing all the kids and what those words mean to them, and the teachers as well. And I just want to say thank you, Eleanor. Thank you so much for what you gave us tonight.
Well, thank you, and thank you for what you've given us tonight.
Wow. It's been a magical evening.
We're thrilled to be here. Yeah. Thanks for having us, and we will see you all hopefully soon.
Yes, and hopefully we'll be able to hug again.
That's right. I'm looking forward to that. I'll send everyone a virtual hug from us here in New York City. Give yourselves a hug. We send you a hug.
Thank you, Eleanor. Thank you so much. Have a great night, guys. Have a great night.
Thank you.
All right, Steve and laura, what has this celebration tonight meant to you guys?
Eleanor's song said it all.
Yeah.
In the rough times and the tough times, we take care of each other. And that's what we've been doing. We've been taking care of children. We've been taking care of our teachers. We've been taking care of each other. And we appreciate everybody helping to take care of us.
I have to say, I am speechless. I am speechless. My arms wide open, constantly in motion. Thank you for what you're doing for us. Thank you for your support. I'm moved.
It's a magical night. It's a very, very magical night. And we've had some people giving tonight. I'm sure more people are giving, and I want to say thank you very much. I got some numbers over here and some names I want to read off. $50 from Libby. Let's hear it, guys. $100 from Ara. $200 pledge from Mary, and $50 from Lisa. All of that's going to make a difference. All of that's going to add up. We're going to be so happy to welcome the kids back in tomorrow and go, you know what? Your future is all that more secure after what we did last night. It is a wonderful night. It is a wonderful night. From Spot Content Studios in St. Louis, Missouri, a big thank you to everyone for your donations, for joining us tonight, and for your ongoing support. We wouldn't be here unless you were there supporting us, helping us get through all of this. We want to say good night to all of you. I want you all to be strong and stay healthy. And I want to say happy 50th birthday, UCCC. Here's to 50 more years to come. Yay. Yay.